Okay. Hitting the button.
Doing it. Doing it.
Yeah. I think I'll keep my camera off. Has that been working? Have I been roboting?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, actually.
Okay, good. I will leave it that way
true.
then. And we are live, although it's only showing you two. Did it not show? It didn't even show my
it
name?
hasn't shown you at all.
That's funny. All right. Well, I will be the disembodied voice of the after show.
Just like my dreams.
Welcome, patrons, to the after show. We didn't get a user submitted game this week, so I'm going back to the review game in EGM. This time the reviews are going to be in English.
Oh, good.
So that gives you a leg up. It's in your native language.
Yeah.
See. Yeah. So this time we're doing games out of the March 2000 issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Okay.
20 years ago. And I don't know if you remember, of course, this was our Game of the Year issue.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember if this was the first year we moved the issue that we did Games of the Year in, because, of course, with the way print works, you have a print deadline, and you have games that came out in December. So we would, the March issue would actually hit newsstands in February. Yeah. But we did the issue at the end of December, early January. And so the thought process was we'll let the whole calendar year pass, and then we'll be able to tell you what the games of the year are. Of course, Soul Calibur won in 2000. No surprise there, because that game took over the EGM offices on the Dreamcast.
Yep.
In 99.
It was great.
It was great indeed. So we're going to do reviews out of that issue. I have, if we want to do 3 rounds, I have a tiebreaker. If we want to do 4 rounds, we can do that.
Let's do 3 rounds.
Well, 3 rounds. Okay. And we'll have Greg go first and then Phil.
Okay.
Here comes the N64 game.
No, this one is for Dreamcast.
Oh.
Dreamcast. And Greg, you're up. Blank won't win any awards for depth, but for an entertaining romp, it's great. Not since Blank's Blank has an arcade title grabbed me so quickly. There's virtually no learning curve involved. Hell, you could even teach your grandma to play, well, maybe not. Simplicity aside, there's enough gameplay to keep you interested for a long time. Blank will make a great rent, but you should buy it if you're the least bit interested.
This is March 2000?
March 2000.
Can you read the first part of that again?
Blank won't win any awards for depth, but for an entertaining arcade romp, it's great. Not since Blank's Blank has an arcade title grabbed me so quickly.
Oh man.
There's not much
Dead 2
to go on there.
This is not House of the Dead 2.
Ugh.
Phil, you want to try to steal?
Virtual On. I don't even know if
I think that was a little later than 2000. There was a Virtual On, Oratorio Tangram.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But it was later.
That's right. It was later. Okay.
The answer, my friends, is Crazy Taxi.
Oh, wow. Really? Oh. That went through my head, but I don't. Yeah, 2000. Damn.
Crazy.
I should have known that early.
Taxi.
Because that came out before I moved to EGM. So,
yeah. Phil.
Yes, sir.
This one is for PlayStation.
PS1.
PS1.
Okay.
I really didn't know what to expect from this, and to be honest, I was very pleasantly surprised. Quite obviously Japanese in origin, it has a very strong anime feel throughout, and while the action is pretty much straightforward stuff, The story is quite involving as it unfolds. It's not often that a game questions the morality of the violence it portrays, and it's refreshing to see blank's hero struggle with his actions.
Huh. Wait, there's a lot there.
There is a lot there.
There's a lot there to work with, but
it is, yeah.
I am kind of drawing a blank on what it could possibly be. Oh, man. It's an anime game.
Quite obviously Japanese in origin, and it
Yeah.
has a very strong anime feel throughout.
Yeah. The character struggles with the violence. But I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even have a guess.
Okay. Greg,
I'm gonna feel real stupid.
would you like to steal this one?
I'd like you to read it again.
I really didn't know what to expect from this, and to be honest, I was very pleasantly surprised. Quite obviously Japanese in origin, it has a very strong anime feel throughout, and while the action is pretty much straightforward stuff, the story is quite involving as it unfolds. It's not often that a game questions the morality of the violence it portrays, and it's refreshing to see blank's hero struggle with his actions.
With his actions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. And it was 2000, so it's a late PlayStation game.
That review really feels like it should be a immediate answer.
Yeah.
Japanese game. Oh man, it's like Siphon Filter 3. Yeah.
Because it's not Japanese in origin.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Anime feel. Sorry, the answer is Silent Bomber.
There's no way I would have gotten that.
Silent Bomber.
No, there is no way. Who's remembering Silent Bomber?
Not either of us.
It was a cult hit back then. Like there were people who were really into it.
Huh.
Yeah,
okay, but man. Not us.
Not us. I think it was one of the first games from that the team that went on to do .hack that I'm not remembering the name of.
Okay.
A bunch of like licensed games later. But yeah. All right, okay. Greg.
Yeah, this is going really well so far. Let's do it.
0-0. Well, we might need a tiebreaker after all.
It's a burner.
All right, this one's for PlayStation. Wow! Exclamation mark. The aging franchise has some new life injected into it. As a single-player experience, it offers a somewhat more elaborate experience than your usual blank, but it really comes into its own when played as a co-op two-player game, with one of you driving and the other as the, quote, monkey, unquote, on the sidecar. The game takes on some entirely new dynamics. It's a shame that this doesn't work so well when everything doubles up for 4 players, though.
Oh my God. Two-player co-op. Sidecar, and it's an older franchise?
Yeah. Aging franchise.
What is this for?
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1.
Oh man.
Aging franchise.
Yeah, that's messing with me. I want to say it's a Twisted Metal, but I don't think.
Huh.
Is there only one Jet Moto?
Would Jet Moto be aging by 2000?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't have a guess.
Okay. Phil.
Vigilante 8-2.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. The answer is Road Rash Jailbreak.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I forgot there was even a Road Rash on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, same here. Jeez.
The original port, but
yeah.
Wow. It's crazy.
All right, Phil.
Man. Yeah, we are doing poorly here.
0, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's for Dreamcast.
I missed the French
Okay.
If wilder, less serious 2D fighting games like blank are more your bag of tea, then you have to check out blank. This thing is 100% pure Japanese outrageousness. It's quite fun too, but I wouldn't say it's a terribly deep game. Each character only has a small handful of moves. Don't be too enticed by the 2 games in 1 selling point. You won't be playing blank too much with blank on the same disc.
Oh.
I thought I had a guess right until that last sentence.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
Okay. Wacky Japanese fighting? With 2 games on the disc? Could you read it again? I'm sorry.
If wilder, less serious 2D fighting games like blank are more your bag of tea, then you have to check out blank. This thing is a 100% pure Japanese outrageousness. It's quite fun too, but I wouldn't say it's a terribly deep game. Each character only has a small handful of moves. Don't be too enticed by the 2 games in 1 selling point. You won't be playing blank too much with blank on the same disc.
Man. I am, again, this really seems like something that should be obvious
yeah.
from the details in the review, but I am having a hard time thinking what it could possibly be. I don't know. I do not know. I'm passing.
All right, Greg.
All I can think of is Power Stone, but I'm pretty sure that's not right.
No.
There
was the PSP Power Stone collection.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I mean.
They were separate games.
Up until it said there's 2 games on the same disc.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like, oh, this is Power Stone. And then, oh, wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. It is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I forgot we even had a U.S. release of that.
Yes.
So they had 2.
They had JoJo 1 and JoJo 2 on the same disc.
Oh, okay.
Not know that.
Huh.
Yeah,
I did not remember that. What was the first game that was being referenced?
Darkstalkers.
Yeah, I figured that was it, and I was racking my brain to remember if they'd come to the Dreamcast, but I know they didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're back at the top of the.
We're back.
Round 3.
Line up for round 3. Greg.
Double goose eggs.
Yeah.
Boy.
See if we can turn it around.
Hard
with this
games, CJ.
Sorry, I thought at least some of this was going to be easy.
Silent Bomber.
Well, Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi
was going to be easy.
Crazy
Taxi. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's for Dreamcast.
Crazy Taxi.
Okay. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's official. Blank really isn't the hot shit developer that we've been duped into thinking they are. Blank is
hot shit.
Really?
It says hot shit with the asterisk on the I.
Oh, okay. Could be Hot Shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Hot shot. Blank is conclusive proof. It's unimaginative, cliched, tedious, and badly presented. A real cookie cutter action game, if ever there was one. It doesn't offer anything new. It's not particularly exciting, and the controls are truly awful. I can't think of much to recommend it. The graphics aren't even that hot. Yuck. Avoid it like you would cooties.
So So this game isn't
That could be
particularly
anything.
good.
For Dreamcast, yeah.
It just sounds like this. Yeah, this all this is just here's a generic review of a bad game.
Except the fact that it's the hot shit developer you've been
Yeah.
duped into thinking it was hot shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's really the only thing to go off
Yeah.
of.
It really is.
It's a real cookie cutter action game
Yeah.
for the Dreamcast.
But I mean, what's an action game?
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Is it a first-person shooter? Is it a
Action
platformer? Is
it's
it
a pretty broad genre. That
is it a
action
space
genre.
shooter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation.
Oh. Okay.
It's another game I wanted to guess, but I can't remember the name of it.
Spawn in the Demon's Hand,
Ah,
but I think that was later.
Sorry, the answer is Fighting Force 2.
Oh,
Electric
Fighting
Boogaloo.
Force 2. Yeah.
So I was right to think it was IDOS.
It was core design. Yes.
core
You were
design,
correct that it was
I
core.
figured that.
yeah.
'Cause I was thinking because they were releasing a bunch of those cookie cutter games on PlayStation. A few of them were coming to the Dreamcast, but I couldn't remember any of the other ones.
Right. All right, Phil.
Yes.
This is the last.
So if I get this, I win.
Yeah,
if you get this, you win.
this better not be like
Odds.
some super easy. I will murder you, Johnston.
Well, flights down here are probably canceled, so you can't really. Social
The
distancing.
Blue
Social
Bomber is
distancing.
back in this fifth game.
In this fifth game starring. Yeah.
All right, this one is for PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Oh my God! It is Mega Man X.
Why in the heck does this game have to load every time you die? A 30-second load time after every death is completely unacceptable. That aside, the game itself is very enjoyable. It plays totally like a 3D blank, city streets, lots of kicking, mixed with a blank movie with lots of crazy moves and weapons like flower pots and dead fish. No, it's not the most complicated game around, but its straightforward action is quite fun.
This is a PS1 game?
PS1.
Okay. So it's not like Dynamite Cop with the
That was
using
one of
fish
my
as a weapon.
thoughts for the very first game that we read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun game too.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan Stuntmaster.
That is correct. It is Jackie Chan Stuntmaster.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes.
Phil.
Look at that. Look at that. I got it.
Give me
I
the
got
tiebreaker.
one.
Give me the tiebreaker just to see if I had a chance.
Did you have any idea what that
No.
would be it, Greg?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
Okay. Yes.
Wow.
I had
That
left
was
the
good.
I had left the PlayStation behind at that point. I was Dreamcast all the way from like 1998.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Ah.
All right. You want to do a tiebreaker?
I just
here?
want to see if I even had a chance.
All right. 2 points.
Phil wins, but okay.
If blank doesn't stop projectile vomiting out half-assed blank games,
Oh, wow.
they're going to gain back the bottom of the barrel licensing horror reputation that they've gotten rid of over the past few years. This game has horrible level design with all sorts of nooks and crannies in which to get stuck, annoying obstacles, unbalanced weapons, a mediocre frame rate, and more nauseating badness. The variety of objectives is the only bright point here.
What system is this for?
N64.
Oh, Jesus. So I want to say it's an Acclaim game.
64.
Oh man, I don't know.
But what game, what series did they vomit out in 2000?
Your Honor,
Turok
leading
3.
the witness.
I'm
Turok 3.
sorry, that's incorrect. Phil, do you have a guess?
Mortal Kombat Mythologies.
I think that Mortal Kombat was Midway by this time.
Was
It
it?
was back in Midway. It was not a claim.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I don't know.
South Park Rally.
Yep. That would do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to do one more?
Was this before or after Chef's Love Shack or whatever?
Oh, yeah. I think it might have been before that.
Yeah, let's hear one more.
All right, this one's for Dreamcast.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but the Dreamcast's second RPG is just as bland as the first. Blank does look nice. You can hardly tell Blank originally intended it for Saturn. The 2D cartoony graphics are lush and detailed. I only wish the story was as pleasing. This thing suffers from badly translated dialogue that's often so bad it's funny. Otherwise, Blank goes through the same old motions of most action RPGs. You do encounter some nifty puzzles, though.
Evolution.
That was my guess.
Jesus Christ.
What was it?
I can't get anything. It was not Time Stalkers, is it?
I think Evolution was the first RPG, wasn't it?
Was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one is Elemental Gimmick Gear.
Gimmick Gear.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Low scoring game, but Phil, you are our
Woo!
winner.
Woo!
Congratulations.
With Jackie Chan.
I mean,
Jackie
all
Chan,
the props in the
Stunt
world. That
Master.
was not an easy one to get.
That was not. No.
I was trying to think because I knew it was a beat 'em up.
Yep.
A beat them up.
What would a beat them up that would have wacky weapons?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what better one starring the wackiest action star in the land?
Jackie
Chan.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Well,
I could tell that
congratulations,
CJ had not written that review because there was no Rumble in the Bronx references.
Phil. I did not write that review. That was a Sean Smith review. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had written that review, there would have been talk about White Tiger and all
I
sorts
don't
of
know if there
things.
would have been. I don't know back then if I was
There
doing
should have been.
Yeah.
Rumble in the Bronx references.
Oh man.
But congratulations, Phil, for
Thank you.
winning.
Thank you.
Good job.
I'm
Thank
very
you,
proud.
patrons, for your support of the show. You make these after shows possible. You really do. And hopefully you enjoy them.
Do.
If you have an idea for a game you'd like to see us play on the after show, you can email that to playeronepodcast@gmail.com. And I want to thank you again for your support. And I hope you have a fantastic week. And we will do this again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.